Hey guys, so video blog number two. So I thought I'd just record this straight after the first one, just because it's something that happened today. It was really fresh. So I was in having coffee at one of the local coffee shops nearby the gym, and and as many of you know, both myself and Mal absolutely love our coffee. We love really high quality coffee as well in both these places. You've got the Go Box Roastery and Cafe Rider nearby the warehouse gym in Dubai, which is just awesome coffee. So anyway, I'm in Go Box Roastery, and I'm speaking with the owner, and I was actually meant to be. It's now 25 past 3. I was actually meant to be training, my own training, at 2 o'clock or even half 1, and just as I was leaving at 2:15, I kind of got talking to the owner of the roastery, and I just actually went in to say to her, hey. Enjoy your trip to Sweden, because I know she's going on a trip to Sweden soon, and she was just like, oh, I'm not going till next week. And I was like, okay, sure, fine. We had our bits of small talk, and she said, have you seen what we're doing with the outside? No, I haven't. And so she showed me that they're kind of, again, essentially setting the foundations for building like an outside area for the guests. But anyway, I'll end up rambling on the whole story. So the thing that I guess I just wanted to get across, and I'm going to write a blog about this and share it on our website when our website launches soon, is it's just amazing the quality of the conversations you can have with people when you put the technology down, when you just disconnect from this really kind of connected world that we're in, where we're constantly on social media and laptops and phones, and you just really just listen to someone, and you just really connect with someone. And this is what happened today. So we ended up an hour and 20 minutes later, we ended up having a big hug and just this really kind of emotional moment, because we just had such a strong rapport. We just totally kind of saw where the other person was coming from. We both really listened intently to each other's stories, and kind of her. So it started off with when she showed me outside what her plans were. We kind of got into this conversation about, what's your plans for your business. She explained hers, I explained mine, and Miles, and what we're trying to do with Game Changing Performance. She explained what she was trying to do with Go Box Roastery, and it went into so many different topics, talking about things just like what brought you to Dubai, and have you changed the person since you got here? Of course, we both had. We talked about things like how fear really, truly is kind of the thing that drives the majority of people's decisions, and really the difference between the kind of entrepreneur and the employee, or the people who seem to get stuff done and people who don't, is, they either use fear as a driver, or they don't allow fear to influence their decisions. They know what they want, and they put the plans in place to go get there. And I talked a lot about how that transfers over to training, and how training as a mantra for your lifestyle can help with that sort of mindset. But the main point out of all of that I wanted to discuss today was we talked about the idea of, we talked about friends and family, and how many friends and family you'd lost, or maybe not in contact with as much as you maybe used to be. And I guess the kind of way I put it was, what you got to look at is, are those people that were in your life at that time, are they truly happy for you right now? Is there true love there? And so she was like, well, what do you mean by true love? And I said, well, here's the way I look at it. And I remember this from watching a Tony Robbins video a few months ago, and it's just stuck in my head so vividly, is that, and again, actually, funny enough, it was highlighted. I watched a podcast yesterday with Lewis Howes, and he was, as many people you guys know, Lewis Howes School of Greatness, and he was interviewing Tony Robbins on his private jet, and so he asked Tony, he said, listen, if your grandkids, great grandkids came to you, and just imagine all of your speeches were erased, that all of your books and anything you've ever written was gone, and I gave you this blank piece of paper, and the only thing you could have on that blank piece of paper was the three, I guess, truths or values that you would advise people to live by. And I'm not even going to talk about the other two, because this one just really stood out to me, and it came up in our conversation when I was having the conversation with Maria at Go Box Roaster today, was just, really truly living a life of love. And what he meant by that was, that what is love in any relationship that we're in? And I feel that, really, since I work in an industry where there's such a personal connection with people, I truly feel this. Love is genuinely about, and this wasn't his exact words, but it was there and there, love is genuinely about being completely happy having genuine happiness for someone else's happiness. So, I guess if you look at that in the context of your relationship with your partner, if your partner is truly happy, it could be from the smallest thing or the most significant thing. It could be from they got a promotion, or it could be that they achieved a physical accomplishment, like, maybe losing some weight, or winning a sport or an event. And just, that ability to be so selfless and kind of be, what, I am genuinely bursting with happiness that you're happy. And it was that kind of part of the conversation that got us a bit of emotional, because, I kind of think of my relationship with Malin, and I genuinely, whenever I see a smile on her face and whenever she's happy from anything that she's achieved with clients, or if it's because I've been able to make her laugh, there is almost nothing more fulfilling in this world to me than seeing her happy. And to be honest, I mean, one of the things that also got me a bit more emotional again as we got speaking mostly, I can't even speak now, I'm getting a bit emotional now. People, she asked, well, why is it you do what you do every day? And I said, I wake up now, and I didn't have this when I was back home in Scotland. I wake up now with just such strong sense of purpose about what I'm doing, and my true purpose in life is that I want to have as positive and enriching effect on as many lives as possible before I die. It's as simple as that. And the more lives that myself and Malin and as we grow our team with Game Changer Performance, the more lives we can touch and the more lives we can help to enrich and improve the quality of their life. That means so much to me, and I get so much joy and happiness from the seeing the happiness of the people that I coach my CrossFit classes on a daily basis, of seeing my personal training clients and my nutrition clients getting results. It's literally why I do what I do. And I think for anyone out there who's kind of maybe feeling a bit lost about their purpose, maybe just start with that. Start with, am I genuinely happy for the happiness of the people around me? And I think if you start there, I think if it's something you've not been conscious of right now or recently, just try that. Just try really thinking about who you're truly happy for in terms of their happiness. And I tell you what, when I really kind of reminded myself of that today, like I've honestly just been so full of energy and just really wanted to share it straight away, because true love, I guess now it's not something that I get. I personally think it's a rarity. I think we're so self-involved, and we're so kind of absorbed in our own things and our own worries and stresses. And I just think having that ability to be truly happy for someone else, regardless of your own happiness, is an amazing thing. So that's just something I wanted to share with everyone today. And I mean, if you can relate to some of the things that I've talked about, it'd be awesome for you to just share that with me in the comments below, or on the blog when it goes live. I just really appreciate just anyone that I can help in any way. I just really appreciate you taking the time and listening to this. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it.